Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Ukrainians were partly successful in again attacking Moscow with drones and damaging a building in the financial hub in central Moscow. Now, even if, which I don't believe, but even if, as the Russians claim, that they shot down the drones still damage the center of the of Moscow, and they hit a high-rise building, a skyscraper, you want to call it. And the issue, or why I say this is successful, is because the drones were able to get that far. And I don't think they had any other target than the financial hub. So you hit it or you did not hit it. You hit it what? 100 meters away from the center of the town? Is that because only then you intercepted it? Is because you didn't intercept it and it hit the high-rise building, or what's going on? So only by judging the fact, assessing the fact that the Ukrainians were capable of using drones in Moscow, that's an achievement. That's one. The second one, I'm waiting for the Ukrainians, and that will happen. I have no doubt that will happen. The Ukrainians will use missiles. And when the missiles are incoming, I don't know how the Russians will justify a destruction. Because there will be destruction. Yeah, they will shut down a few, but there will be missiles. That's for sure. And the missile obviously has the potential of destroying much more than a drone with 50 kilos at the most. But hey, they're able to do it. So I have here about 4 articles from the Americans, from the Ukrainians, and from the Russians telling us what happened. So we'll start with actually with the BBC. They must be telling us the truth. Drone attack hits building in central Moscow. Now this is the damage of the top of a building. Now that's not a military target. That is a financial business target. So no, this is not terrorism. This is a war, correct? Okay. All right, so Russian officials have accused Ukraine of launching a drone attack on a building in Moscow, causing an explosion that was heard across the city's business district. The mayor said air defenses had shot down the drone, with its debris falling on the city expo center. Unverified footage on social media appeared to show thick gray smoke rising into the night sky over Moscow. The attack occurred at around 4 a.m., Russia's defense ministry said on Telegram. So here is a map provided by these guys. It says the Expo Center is exhibition center is a large exhibition center used for conferences and conventions, and is situated less than 5 kilometers, 3.1 miles from the Kremlin. You got that right here. The Kremlin here. This is here. So that's very close, isn't it? So that's one. The other one, I'm going to use Ukrainska Pravda. I don't think we have any American news, just the British and the Ukrainians and Russians. Drone attacks Moscow again. Okay, Expo Center building damaged. So here's a picture with nothing. It's probably, I don't know if it damages or not, but they don't show it here. A drone attacked Moscow on the night of 17th to 18th August. An explosion was heard near Moscow City Business Center. Okay, eyewitnesses saw a drone flying overhead a few seconds before the explosion. And communique from the mayor of Moscow. Last night, air defense forces destroyed an unmanned aerial vehicles during its attempt to enter Moscow. What are you talking about? I think they were deep inside Moscow. Drone debris fell, the same story as the Ukrainians, in the area where the Expo Center building is located, but no significant damage was caused to the building. There were no casualties. Well, I don't know, my friends, but if you look at this little thing here, not the shit that shows up here, this little thing, this is right on the top. So, I don't know. Let's go to the next article coming from the New Voice of Ukraine. Explosions rock Moscow, drone claimed down, Vnukovo airport closed. And they have a video here. Well, I don't think they have a video here because these guys just don't let me use it. But hey, let's the same information is here. Moscow airport closed, explosions jolted the residents of Moscow. So you see, that's why it's a terrorist attack. Explosions jolted the residents of Moscow. That's the whole purpose. And its suburbs in the early hours of August 18th, as the Moskva city complex, a financial district adorned with skyscrapers in the western part of Russian capital, was once again damaged by what appears to be a drone attack. And if you go to the Russians right here, Russia Today, Moscow's financial hub targeted by fresh drone attack. The UAV was taken down in a business district and did not cause any casualties or major damage, according to authorities. So, call it however you want, but that's not a military target, is it? We have here a video. Let's play this video and see what they show us. Okay, probably nothing, but let's try it. I think it's gonna be the explosion. Boom. Now they have us down here. You see them over there. What's going on? I did any air defense at work. Did you? This thing clearly came here and hit the bottom. Here, it was no. There was an explosion down there. But probably, let's put it this way, maybe this building here. This building here is not on the top of a big building, probably is lower. So that's why when we saw this explosion, it was down here because the building is probably low. It didn't hit these things here. It hits here. I assumed it was right on top of a building, a high-rise building, but no, it was down here probably, as they said, an expo hall. Didn't they say that? An expo something? Somewhere. I can remember when they said it was a expo center right here, the expo center building. So that's probably a big hall. So nevertheless, if that was a piece that was shot somewhere in the air, I didn't hear it. I heard only the thing going down and exploding, not, just falling down. If something you destroy in the air and falls down, it should be like you throw a car without fuel in it. It's gonna be like boom, 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 boom. What's the reason of an explosion? Do you still have the warhead over there? The warhead fell with the warhead, whatever it was, on the top of the drone. Maybe that explosive on falling down, that exploded. I don't know. This is the attack. And yeah, that's causing terror in the city. So if something, an action creates terror in a city among citizens, it's called peaceful negotiation. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.